Hey everybody, I'm Grant Gaines, pastor at Belle Aire Baptist Church, and I'm here today with Derek Irvin, who is our children's pastor here at the church. And we're coming to you to talk to you about the importance of in-person worship and a special event we're having at the end of August called Back to Church Sunday. So Derek, let me just ask you, man, what for you, in the past year or two, we've had a lot of time where we were doing digital church and online church only, and a lot of our activities in person were cut down, including worship. So from your personal perspective and also from your ministry area, what do you appreciate most about, being now back to church and having in-person church?
Yeah. I know for me, I'm naturally an introvert. So whenever I was told I was doing a video, I was a little nervous about that. But just something about being in church, being with the body of Christ and with my church family and with the families in the kids ministry and all these people that I love and care about, it just feels so natural, and I enjoy it, and it's so much different than where I would be at, say, in like a concert or something like that, where I'm in a big crowd. I would just naturally just shy away from that. But I love being with my church, and I love seeing the kids and seeing them come out of their shell and seeing them worship and seeing them love the Lord and friendships grow and all those different things that we see when kids are together and worshiping together and getting to know one another and praying for one another. Just like we do as adults in the church. And so I just love seeing that and being a part of that.
Well, as much as we as adults have missed, during the pandemic, corporate worship and life groups and ministry, I know that my kids have as well. They miss kids worship and their life groups and all their teachers, and you do a great job of leading that. And I'm just so thankful that we aren't having to continue to do everything strictly online, and we're able to have that interaction in our children's ministry and in all of our ministries. Well, this is how God designed church to be, to do it in person. The church, the Greek word for church is assembly. It means assembly. And so we're able to assemble together. Now, having said all that, we're going to have a really special event where we celebrate in-person assembling and worship at the end of August. On August 29th, we're doing an event called Back to Church Sunday. We're going to have a great celebratory time of worship that day. We're going to have all of our life groups happening. It's kind of like a high attendance day for life groups, which is like our Sunday school and worship. So we'll hope you'll come to that. And then after the services, we'll go out on the lawn and we'll have a picnic and lots of games and inflatables for the families and kids. And so we hope you'll come. Now, the reason we're calling it Back to Church Sunday is because we know there might be some of y'all out there that have been hesitant to come during the pandemic. Well, as we turn the corner, this would be a good time for you to put on your calendar and say, hey, this is when I'm going to come back to church in person. And so we hope that will appeal to you. Maybe for some of you, you've just the pandemic has thrown us off our normal schedule, and it's easy to get out of the habit of going to church once you've not done it for a while. And so maybe for you, it's not out of a health concern, but maybe you've just kind of lost the habit of regularly coming to church. And this would be a time where you can put on your calendar and say, this is when I'm going to start back to church. Maybe you're seeing this video for the first time and you've never visited Belle Aire before, but you need to be in church because you know that you need a relationship with God. This is a great time for you to come and visit Belle Aire for the very first time and see what God's doing in our midst. So we hope you'll come to Back to Church Sunday. And even before then, we hope to see you very soon in a worship service.